Hello, it's another miserable day here in Eastbourne, and so I'm going to show you this beautiful Superba sewing machine. I'm always showing you Singer ones, so I thought today I'll show you a Superba. They were normally made by a German company called Wertheim, but they were also made by a couple of others. It was such a common name. But this one here is what competed with the Singer 12. You see, the Germans, by the 1890s when this was made, Singers dominated the market. They were selling 1 in every 3 sewing machines all over the world. They had gone from nothing, one man begging on the streets, to a multi-million pound organisation, spending £1 million a year on advertising alone. It's just phenomenal. So what could the competition do? They copied the basic transverse shuttle, but they improved on it. They made more clearance under the actual arm, so they were called a high arm. They made porcelain handles which didn't wear out, unlike the wooden ones. They spent a lot of time making really complicated but beautiful winder mechanisms. Every single part of the machine, I mean the cases alone, I mean these are walnut cases with marquetry inlay, so they really spent, I mean this is a beautiful piece of furniture. They spent a lot of time improving the machine, and what you have here is, I mean, it's mother of pearl inlay. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if this will focus on this. This badge here, this is the Superba badge, which is an actual agent's, importer's. It's not the manufacturer's badge, and so they had that put on. But the Superba machine, well, it was superb. Very, very smooth, beautifully quiet with its action, and that's where it beats Singers, because when you actually listen to one and saw how it's sewed compared to a Singer, that's what sold it. This attention to detail, this mother of pearl inlay which they put on so many of their machines. I mean, that would take so much work. They would lay the mother of pearl into the machine, and then they would actually polish 15 layers of black japanning. They would just polish it down and down and down until they just got to the mother of pearl, so it's flush in the bed, and then they would decorate it. So the attention to detail of these machines is phenomenal, and they sew beautifully. This one, by about 1890, mother of pearl was so expensive that it almost disappeared. So I would date this around that sort of later Victorian time. And this one's got loads of bobbins and needles and a few guides and stuff like that. And it's just in fantastic condition, and I hope you liked it. So that's another of my little beauties on eBay.